So this is a quick video I'm going to do on the Goosky S2. It's just a little modification that I did on mine. It's not like a performance upgrade or nothing like that, but it's more of a convenience thing. On the Goosky S2, when you have to change the tail boom, you have to pull the wires all through. You have to cut the zip ties, cut this one that's holding the whole cluster with servo extensions, pull them loose off the ESC, which is hard to do because you can't even, because the screws are kind of covered by the case and everything. What I did on mine, I crash a lot. With that in mind, I frequently have to change booms. And so because of that, I didn't want to have to go through that every time. So what I did on mine is the first time I actually crashed my boom and messed it up, instead of unwiring the whole thing, I cut this little zip tie right here and I pulled the wires kind of through and clipped them right here. And those are the tail motor wires. I pulled them out the side a little bit and I clipped them off the tail motor. You know, obviously they got clipped there too because they're connected. And I added a short servo extension. And basically, so now they're on a plug, and you can see how I soldered them. They're on a plug. So now anytime I want to change my tail boom, I basically just loosen those two screws, unplug it, and slide it right off the frame, and then it's in my hands, and I literally change it out in minutes. It makes it a lot easier to deal with in regards to, you know, changing booms and stuff. It's easy to do on the field, and you don't have to take less stuff apart. So I did that on mine. I did it without unwiring them off the ESC. It's not hard to do. It is 2 black wires and a white, but it's not difficult to figure out. You don't have to worry because the white tracer kind of distinguishes the you know, the color of that one, and then they're actually webbed together just like a servo lead would be. So you have a center wire which is black, an outer wire black, and a white one. So all you do is just cut it, and then you just solder them the same way. Put the center wire on the red center wire, put the outer put the outer black wire on the outer black wire, center black wire on the red, and then the white, you know, on the tan, or orange, I mean. It's easy to do. You'll love it after you do it, because when you ever crash and you have to do a tail boom, it's a super easy fix. The other thing I did, now that I think about it, I'm gonna go ahead and show this. In regards to the head, I have lost blade grips a couple of times due to the ball link breaking off inside the grip. And what happens is the threads get stuck in there. You have no way to get them out because it's super tiny. And so you end up having to replace blade grips and the ball link. I did that once, and then I did it twice, and then I said, you know what, this is like sucks because these are good blade grips. They're just, you know, there's just threads stuck inside it. So what I ended up doing was I used I decided I didn't need that big extended ball, you know, and I went with a short ball. And it is slightly angled to the side, but it doesn't change the phasing or anything, because that's all done with the, you know, the washout arms kind of, they basically control the phasing of it and all that. And so I noticed no difference in flight whatsoever, but I haven't broken those since. And then they've been on there for a while. So having that shorter ball end basically took a lot of leverage and duty off of those threads, and they don't break, and it's a lot stronger. I did that on mine. I love it. I recommended it to a couple of buddies that had the same thing happen, and nobody has broken them since they've done that. And so it's a good little upgrade, and it saves you from having to do blade grips, you know, often, you know, if you do crash a lot. But anyways, I just thought I'd post this as information for anybody that does fly these. I love this little helicopter. It's super durable. And so these are just little things to just take it that next little step to make it a little easier to deal with. Thanks for watching.